What's up, everybody? So, it seems like Doctor Strange, seems like the Cosmic Wonder, he put out another video talking about Doctor Strange 2 again. This one is titled Doctor Strange 2 Huge Cameos Confirmed. New footage breakdown Multiverse of Madness. I'm assuming that he's gonna start talking about the trailer that we just saw, you know, which if you haven't seen my reaction to it, go check it out. So let's see what this brother has to say. I'm sure it's gonna be something interesting.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and yesterday and today, Marvel has released 2 new trailers and TV spots for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes,
Both of them have great new footage, but one of them is a featurette, which features Sam Raimi, the director of the film, talking a little bit about the film. And in this featurette, it sure does seem like he confirmed that we are going to be seeing many great cameos in this film. And it seemed like Benedict Wong's commentary also confirmed these cameos as well, heavily alluding to not only the Illuminati, but other characters appearing and making cameos as well. Plus, we got a lot of really cool new footage to break down, including the Scarlet Witch going on a killing spree and crushing an Ultron bot skull with her hand. So lots of great stuff to break down today. But first, big thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. If you're a gamer, you definitely know of Raid Shadow Legends. It's one of the biggest mobile games out there, and if you haven't given it a chance yet, you're missing out. One thing I love about Raid is collecting and ranking out different champions. And here are some that I've been using recently. So Thalia is a great legendary support character if you are playing PvP and playing in the arena. She is a super powered healer. She can strip all enemy buffs, and then she can boost your allies' turn meters and drain the enemy's turn meters. Then we have the legendary Ithos. His first attack decreases enemy HP by 15%, then his second attack places a weakened debuff on them with a 100% chance. Perfect for attacking. Then there is Tatura Rhymehide, who is your guide to getting through the Hydra and the Doom Tower. His default skill when upgraded makes the bosses fight with half their accuracy. And check this out, it's Raid's 3-year anniversary, and to celebrate they are introducing skins for champions. The skin for Arbiter is already out, and I personally love Umea's Prophet skin. And it's the perfect time to get started because new players get a starter pack that's worth almost $40. We're talking free champions, Misericord, Tiger Soul, and Romeo, 10 Magic XP Brew, 10 Force XP Brew, and 10 Spirit XP Brew. So click the link down below or scan my QR code. Now here's the first thing that you need to know, what Sam Raimi has said in this featurette.
We wanted the fans to go, oh, how cool. I mean, that really was our goal. We wanted to give the fans what they wanted, just not exactly what they expected.
So he says we wanted the fans to go, oh, how cool, and we wanted to give the fans what they wanted, but not necessarily what they expected. Now, I think when the fans hear they want to give fans what they want, they automatically think cameos. We already know about the Illuminati appearing in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and we already know that Patrick Stewart is returning to reprise his role as Professor Xavier, even though it probably isn't the Professor Xavier that we've seen before from the X-Men films. After all, spoiler alert.
Probably not. It's probably the
Illuminati
of Patrick Stewart, because we know that Patrick Stewart, he's dead.
John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. We think Tom Cruise as Superior Iron Man. Emily Blunt as Black Widow. Haley Atwell as a live-action Captain Carter. But here's the catch. Sometimes fan service isn't always good. Sometimes it's done very poorly and it just seems cheesy. But Marvel Studios tends to know what they're doing. Take Spider-Man No Way Home, for example. They brought the other 2 Spider-Men back, Tobey and Andrew, and they did it in a really great way that fit really well with the story and was really emotional and meaningful. That's how you do it.
It was a good movie.
Sam Raimi and Kevin Feige behind this film, I'm sure it's going to be great. Now listen to what Benedict Wong had to say, seemingly backing up what Sam Raimi said, but getting a little bit more specific about cameos.
And we don't know who or what will walk through it. We're in unknown territory. I think audiences are going to be startled. These other realities invite a plethora of all these new characters.
So he says that the audience is going to be startled because these other realities invite a plethora of all these new characters. And notice that when he says this, they actually showed the scene with the Illuminati. So if anybody had any doubt before this that there weren't going to be that many cameos, you should think again, because this basically confirms it right here. The only question is, who exactly is going to appear? here. I should also add that the premiere for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is rumored to be really packed with a lot of different actors because the cast is going to be so big. And of course, we don't know the entire cast yet because a lot of this has been kept under wraps, which is great for us because the cameos will legitimately surprise us. After all, it is the Multiverse of Madness. It is going to be madness, and they're going to be exploring other universes. We're going to run into a lot of different characters here. Some small, but some really big. So right away,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd like to see the most in the
It would be cool, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Really hoping for Mr. Fantastic and Deadpool. I hope this is how Deadpool makes his way into the MCU. Now, in the long featurette, there's actually a couple.
That would be cool. Deadpool showed up.
Look at here. And the first one is where America Chavez and Defender Strange are in a really strange universe. In fact, I actually think they might be in a place that exists outside of time and space. And a really strange ribbon-like being is chasing them. Now, side note on who this monster could be, because a lot of people have been asking, I think this could be Satorak. Doctor Strange has used to spell the Crimson Bands of Satorak before, but this could be the actual manifestation of Satorak. Now, I've stated this in one of my past videos, but I think one of the main plots of this movie is going to be that the Scarlet Witch, Wanda, wants America Chavez for her powers. America Chavez has the ability to kick open star portals that go in between different universes, so she can travel the multiverse. Now we know that Wanda, she wants her kids. That's what this movie is about. Her trying to find her kids and basically killing anybody that gets in her way. However, she has to travel the multiverse and probably doesn't have that ability yet, so she's going to want America Chavez. So I believe that the Scarlet Witch has summoned this monster to track down America Chavez, and this other version of Strange, Defender Strange, is defending America Chavez. We've also seen another scene with this monster basically holding America Chavez by all of her limbs.
I have to look up who's America Chavez is.
Like
what type of superpower does she have?
Before it gets them. However, unfortunately, it does look like Defender Strange probably does. And this is probably where America Chavez ends up in our universe with our main Doctor Strange. But going back to where I think this is, I think this could actually be where America Chavez is from. She's actually from a utopian parallel that exists outside of time, and this could be where that is. But we'll have to wait until we see the movie to actually find out. Now, the next scene is a very blink and you'll miss it scene. It's of Wanda / the Scarlet Witch seemingly trapped inside of a prism. Now, what's interesting here is it looks like what we saw in What If. Strange Supreme getting trapped inside.
Never cared for it. I never cared for the What If series.
This looks like somebody
it was all hocus pocus
to
me.
Is trying to trap her. And if you see, she actually shoots a blast of chaos magic and it kind of just bounces off the surrounding around her. It's a very quick scene, but I am assuming that she is being trapped here. Maybe even a universe is collapsing on her in order to try to stop her. Now, in the TV spot Reckoning we got today from Multiverse of Madness, we get a really cool new look at Doctor Strange in that same scene I was talking about. Now, not much is really added to the scene, but you do get our best look yet at Defender Strange. He's casting some sort of a spell to keep that monster away, but look at his face. It looks very, very distressed, which unfortunately goes for my theory that he's gonna die here. Then we see another cool scene where Doctor Strange walks out into the city. It's very dark and gloomy, and it seems to be falling apart like the city did in What If. However, we get a flashback to another universe with the same...
Actually, no, I disagree. I don't think he is gonna die.
Now, the main point that they're trying to get across here is that...
Isn't he doing another movie with Thor? How could he die? That makes no sense.
Places. This is why we have so many Doctor Strange variants. And we're also going to see different worlds that are kind of similar to each other, but differ in slight ways. For example, this one universe is thriving while the other universe looks completely destroyed. But this gives us perhaps one of the coolest scenes that we've gotten so far. The Scarlet Witch has attacked the Illuminati's headquarters. At this point in time, she's fought some of the Illuminati, most likely the Captain Marvel Maria Rambeau variant at this point. She's covered in blood, and she's also fought some Ultron bots as well as she walks out of these two giant pillars holding an Ultron bot in her hand using magic. And
that could possibly be the different version of one.
And it's
it could possibly be.
Her absolutely pissed off.
I think we might get two Wandas in this movie.
And it's gonna take a lot to
that could possibly happen too.
The Scarlet Witch is now pretty much the most powerful being in the universe and most likely multiverse. This movie is looking to be insane.
I think besides Thor, Wanda could take out Thanos all by herself.
Don't forget to like this video, and of course for live updates you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Good perspective, Cosmic Wonder, but I will have to disagree. I don't think Doctor Strange is gonna die. He might almost die. It could very possibility where that's Doctor Strange where he almost dies in this movie. That could possibly happen. I don't think he's gonna die though, and only because I have a feeling we might get an end credit scene from the Thor movie, which I think is called Thor: Love and Thunder, and I could have sworn Doctor Strange he's in that movie as well. So I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think so. I don't think so. And you gotta remember, I think this all started after he opened up the spell to help Peter Parker, uh, have everybody erase his name, knowing that he's Spider-Man. He didn't want people to know that he was Spider-Man anymore, so he asked Doctor Strange for help, and ever since that, all hell went to break loose. And I think this all started from there, and that might continue on all the way to possibly Doctor Strange, the Doctor Strange, Thor: Love and Thunder, or it might stop here at the Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness. Who knows? But yeah, that's why I say I don't think he's gonna die. I honestly don't think he's gonna die. It will be kind of confusing in a way, unless they take out Doctor Strange in the Thor: Love and Thunder. Then okay, that would make sense, And I think, don't quote me, but I think I heard that he was supposed to be at the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. If I'm hearing correctly, I don't know, but anything is possible. I don't think he's gonna die, but we shall see and find out, man. We'll never know till we find out. Everybody just have different perspective. I always say, like I said to me, first off, there's gonna be two Wandas in this movie. There's gonna be the good Wanda, and then you got the bad Wanda. And I also think that Cthulhu is behind all Wanda's power, and he's controlling her, which is why I say he's the main villain in this movie, and not Wanda. Wanda's a villain, but through her bad side, because of her power. But behind all that is Cthulhu. That's what I think. So, so what do you guys think? Do you think Doctor Strange is gonna be alive? You think he's gonna stay alive in this movie, or you think he's gonna die in this movie? I say he's gonna be alive. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Make sure you guys click on the notification bells, so that way you guys can get more upcoming videos in the near future. And if there's any videos you guys want me to do a reaction or do a challenge, you could always just leave it on the comment section down below. And if you have any questions for me, you can either leave it on the comment section as well, or if you want to leave it private between you and me, you can always just email me at greatenzo97@gmail.com. Alright guys, well, until next time, peace out.